Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause that's power and knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and as you get the information, pass it to your bro. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. What's good, y'all? It's your big homie, Big Betty, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight, man. It's hey, baby girl, why you tripping? What's good, y'all? Hope everybody's doing good, man. It's gonna be a important message as always, but I'm not. It's you. Okay, let's get it. We're talking about power tonight. We're talking about the 48 laws of power tonight. Let me explain something to y'all. In this time, in this world, everybody, especially men, and especially men on a mission. If you're a man on a mission, a man on purpose, if you're on your grind, on your purpose, living your life, trying to be better, make yourself the better version of yourself that you was, better than yesterday, right? You have to know that when you really get to a certain point, a real level, and you really get to a certain level of in your journey, you have to know that you will possibly piss somebody off. Now, if everybody was doing their thing, and if everybody was living up to standard, living up to the righteous standard or a decent standard, if everybody was living decently and everybody was holding themselves to their highest potential, we wouldn't have no reason to worry about each other or hate on each other, right? The fact that we live in a
uh let me see how to say this, because I have to be very respectful, because I don't want to disrespect anybody. I want to teach a lesson. I never get online to hear myself talk. I never get online just to talk. I never get online to waste nobody's time. I come on this YouTube, I come on the internet with a purpose. I come on the internet with a message, and I'm standing on my message. Be a better version of yourself. Be righteous. Be decent, right? And with me coming like that, I've chose my side, right? I've publicly, in real life, chose my side. I stand on the side that I've chosen, and I'm standing on it, right? But when with me standing on it, with me standing on my purpose, with me standing on my square, for all you Masons, with me standing on my principles and being a man of principle. If you are a man of your principle and living in your principle, and you're around people who are not living on their purpose and their principle, you will piss them off just by being yourself. It's too many people who like to see. Well, let me explain something to you. First off, misery loves company. When somebody, because I'm not here to demonize or downplay anybody, because this is what niggas do, you know. Misery loves company. If somebody's a bully, they want to hang around other bullies. If somebody is if somebody's like a hoe, or the man or female, it don't matter about gender. If somebody's on whole time, promiscuous and all that, they're gonna want to hang around more promiscuous people. If somebody is a liar, a conniving, a cheater, somebody like that, they want to hang around those type of people so they can share energy. Get what I'm saying? If you facts, that's what's up, bro. If you are around somebody and you're a positive person, I mean, if you're a positive person, you're gonna want to attract, or you're gonna attract more positive people, because misery loves company, and also like-minded people attract to each other. So if you're standing on your principle, if you're standing on your purpose, always know that you have to keep your circle tight. You have to surround yourself around people who are like-minded and on that same similar type of journey. And then you have to know that anybody and everybody else that's not living on that journey or on that purpose or on their purpose, they're going to look at you as opposition. Somebody who's fat and unhealthy will not want to be around somebody who's healthy and fit. You will see the fat. You will see anybody like-minded hanging alike. It's rare that you'll see a big fat sloppy woman hanging out with a pretty prissy beautiful woman, because opposites usually don't attract. Usually in a group, if you see one beautiful woman, you're going to see other beautiful women, because they usually stick together. Pretty women stick together. If you see some thugs, you're going to see some other thugs, because people stick together. Like-minded people stick together. You feel what I'm saying? Let me go to this, because I have to. What people been doing and trying to do to me, because I'm going to explain something to y'all. I'm damn near to the point where I'm bulletproof. And I'm not saying impervious to loss. I'm not saying I can't take a loss. I'm not saying I can't be wrong, because I can, and I am wrong sometimes, right? But I'm getting to the point in my life where I ain't taking no losses. I'm getting to that point in my life where I only make wise decisions. So my circle's real tight. I don't hang around a lot of people. I don't hang around a lot of dudes. I don't have a bunch of females in my life juggling a bunch of women. I don't do a lot of that. My circle's very tight. And the reason I keep my circle tight is because you never know when Judas is coming to infiltrate. When you're doing what I do, bringing awareness to the evils of life, bringing awareness to the flaws and the wrongs of earth. When you're doing what I do, you have to be aware that Judas is around the corner at all times. When you're doing what I do, you have to know Judas will come to strike. And Judas, if he can't get you, he'll send somebody else. If Satan can't get you, he'll send somebody else. He'll send a Judas. You know, a lot of times people don't realize the power of their reputation and the power. How many of y'all on here have read the 48 Laws of Power? Hit a 1 in the comment if you've ever read any of the excerpts from the Laws of Power or read the book. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all read the 48 Laws of Power, and put a 2 in the chat if you never read it. If you don't want me to comment, if you're scared to comment, then let me know you're in here. That's fine too. But I want to know if anybody on here, anybody, just one person, anybody, has anybody on here ever read the 48 Laws of Power? All right, I guess maybe nope. Okay, so bro, really, that nigga 1900 never read the 48 Laws of Power. That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you for even engaging and communicating with me, man, because that's why I do these lives, so I can communicate with the people. I'm not on here to talk to a screen. You know, that's corny as fuck. All right, so thank y'all for all being here. I appreciate everybody for being here. All right. Law number 5 of the 48 Laws of Power. Hold on. Get your butt in the house, please. Seriously, you just got out the shower. Get in the house.
Why you tripping?
Let's go. Okay, Tony Moreno, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much, Tony, for engaging. Tony Moreno read the 48 Laws of Power. So we got somebody in here who understands what I'm about to show y'all. And I'm not reading the book. I'm just going to show you this one law. Law number 5 from the 48 Laws of Power.
So much depends on reputation. According to Instared, 5th law, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. You can intimidate people and win at life through your reputation alone. But if you lose your reputation, you will be vulnerable to attack from all sides. If you want to destroy enemies, besmirch their reputation.
Did you hear that? Let me say that. Let me do that again. Law number 5 from the 48 Laws of Power.
So much depends on reputation. According to Instared, 5th law, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. You can intimidate people and win at life through your reputation alone. But if you lose your reputation, you will be vulnerable to attack from all sides. If you want to destroy enemies, besmirch their reputation.
If you want to destroy enemies, besmirch their reputation. So, right now in my life, like I said, I don't want nothing that the devil has. I don't envy nobody. I don't look up to people other than God and righteous men and righteous women. I don't value people other than righteous people and decent people. I do not care about the lust, sin, lies, cheating, envy, greed. I don't give a fuck about none of that, because it's so many different. It's like, even let's just say for greed, right? I'm living in abundance. I've been living in abundance for years because I trained myself to be abundant, but I'm not greedy. See, you can have all the things that you need in your life, and you can even have an excess amount of it. But if you use it sparingly and you use it in the right time, in the right manner, you're not being greedy. If you smoke cigarettes, right? If you smoke cigarettes, it's only smart and right for you to buy an excess amount of cigarettes. If you eat bread every day, it's only right for you to make or buy an excess amount of bread for you to have your daily dose of bread. If you take medicine every day, it's only right for you to have excess amounts of medicine so you can have your daily dose. So to operate, you don't have to operate in sin to have and be. You don't have to be greedy to have a lot of money. You don't have to be evil to have a lot, because to whom much is given, much is much is required. To whom much is given, much is required. So when y'all see people like Big Betty and out here in the universe and the internet preaching and teaching, just know my life, what I have and who I am is as big as I am, as big as I am, because I'm needed to be this much and what I am to provide what I got to the world. See, while you're sitting in your house watching me and judging me, I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm talking about the haters, the Judases. While the Judases is sitting in my house watching me and judging me and waiting for me to slip, waiting for me to fall, it ain't gonna happen. Because somebody like me is fully aware of my reputation. I'm fully aware of the powers. I'm fully aware of the 48 laws of power. And before I read that 48 laws of power, I was already living structured. I'm the nigga who can have $1 million and spend $20 a day. I'm the nigga who can have a million cigarettes and smoke 2 to 3 cigarettes a day. See, some people don't have the discipline, the structure, the self-respect, the dignity to maintain and sustain. So you look at somebody like me and you think, this nigga, fuck ass nigga, woody whoop. You don't know what I got going on. You don't know how many people I have to provide for. You don't know what I am and what I mean to other people. So while you come in and might listen for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, just hear a little bit, and then you run off when you hear something that you didn't want to hear and get pissed off, just know that I'm talking to more people than just you. Just know that my purpose on this planet is bigger than just you. Right now, I got my children in the house, right? I just got home an hour ago. I gave my sons a shower. Then I got done with them, dressed them up, and now I took my shower. I haven't even eaten. I haven't even spent no valuable time tonight with my children after getting home at work. But I have to come on here, not have to, I choose to come on here and sacrifice precious, valuable time that I could be giving to my children. I choose to come on here and sacrifice precious, valuable time to uplift and educate y'all. And while people see me doing this every day, because y'all know I do this shit every day, whether you watch me or not, I'm popping up on your timeline every day. Whether you see me or not, what was that, somebody texting? Whether you see me or not, I'm popping up on your timeline every day, whether you click it or not. So you see me working. And every time you see me working, if you do click, you know what I stand on and what I stand for. So how could anybody try to Judas a Big Betty and throw a fucking salt in my game and throw hate in and put salt on my table and hate on me and mine and try to create rumors, disrespect, disunity, or anything like that? Because I only speak from a place of truth. When I speak to people, I speak to them to help them, or I speak to them just to say what I have on my heart at the moment. I might just be feeling something on my heart and I might just say it. And it might have nothing to do with nothing nobody got going on. But I'm not one of them people who can hold shit and hold on to things. I'm not one of those dudes. I'm very genuine. If I have something to say to somebody, I bring it straight to them. And I could talk to you and convey my message in such a manner that you will understand exactly where I'm coming from without being disrespected. Because if I'm disrespecting you, then I'm trying to fight you. I don't go out of my way to disrespect people. Even me coming on here and talking about the celebrities and their flaws and the things that they doing wrong, I'm not on here hating on the celebrities. I never, even P. Diddy, go back and watch every P. Diddy video I ever made. I never demonized P. Diddy. I always said P. Diddy was just doing learned behavior that he learned from the big demons. He's just a lower level demon. See, Big Betty don't hate on no fucking body. Big Betty will use anything and anybody to teach a fucking lesson. Because there's lessons in everything that we do. If you're wise enough, You can obtain knowledge and wisdom and a lesson from anything you go through, if you're wise enough. Most people not wise enough to obtain the knowledge. So like, I'm gonna be real. Let me say something, y'all. I've had people watch my show, right? I've had people watch my show and they say, yeah, I watched the show. I'm like, oh, for real? What you think? They were like, yeah, I seen you smoking, and you know, it was. I laughed a couple times. You know, I didn't watch the whole thing, but so we have people who could formulate opinions about somebody just by watching clips and excerpts and pieces of the information. Most of us are not thorough enough to make a whole evaluated, educated synopsis on something before we fucking talk. That's why I ain't did no talking about, that's why I don't talk about a lot of current events. Cause let me explain something to y'all. And thank y'all for the ones who are still on here watching. Let me explain something to y'all. When you dealing with the internet, things are gonna happen real fast every day. Things are happening every day, right? And all they become is internet talking points. Most times people are on the internet talking about something is because it's current at the moment and they want viral current views. They want the current algorithm to take that current situation and topic and take it up and pull it up to the forefront. So most people, when they're creating content and things of that nature, they're not giving a fuck about helping nobody or doing the best for somebody. Most times people are creating content, they're thinking about what's current and popular and going on at the fucking moment so they can make some fucking bread. Yeah, this shit trending, my nigga. I'm gonna talk about this because it's trending. The reason why I got such a loyal following and people, thank you, Tony Morano. The reason why I got such a loyal group of people who come fuck with me on a regular basis, and it ain't a lot, but it's a loyal group. The reason why I do is because I don't talk about bullshit. I'll never get on here and waste your fucking time. Never. I only talk about the things that matter the most to the bigger picture. And I'm not God, right? So I can only see the bigger picture from the perspective of God through the image and eyes of a man. Because I learned exactly what God wanted men to do. So I only pattern myself in the image of God. I only try to think what God would want me to do in this certain situation. Like, you remember that saying, what would Jesus do? What would God do? In any situation you're placed in, you need to ask yourself, what would God do? And this is the main reason why a lot of these fuck ass demons hate me. Because they know they have no greatness in them. They know they have no goodness in them. These demons hate me and people like me because they know people like me make them feel who they really are. Because when you're around a good man or a good woman and you're a piece of shit, it's going to make you realize how much of a piece of shit you are. And that's a great thing. That is a great thing, because let me explain something to you. I wouldn't be who I am today if I wasn't around great people and pieces of shit. If I wasn't around great people and pieces of shit, I wouldn't know how to be good, or I wouldn't know how not to be bad. Too many of us don't learn from the fucking life's examples and life's lessons. Too many of us allow this world to tell us what to think. And this drama culture that we're living in, right? This is why niggas start rumors and talk shit about people behind their back, because y'all motherfuckers are addicted to drama. Most people on this planet are addicted to chaos and confusion and drama. All these people out here fighting. Come on, y'all, they over here fighting. Let's go. I never walked up to a fight. You know why I never walked up to a fucking fight when I was in school? I'm from Chicago. I was born in Colorado, But I grew up in Chicago, like 9 years of my life. 2 of my siblings were born in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. In Chicago, when motherfuckers start fighting, shooting comes right after or right at the same time. So if your dumbass want to go run up to a fight to try to see a fight, you're going to probably be the one who catches the stray bullet that night and be in the damn hospital. Be in Cook County Hospital, and you don't make it out of Cook County. See, if you understood where you was at and the times you were living in, you wouldn't be such a fuck nigga. And I'm not talking to my good people. I'm talking to the Judases on here, because I know the Judases watch me all the time. Just like my people watch and God's people watch, the devil's people watch too. If you knew one of God's greatest children was coming on the internet to bring clarity and to bring understanding to the world, your evil ass will come tune in too. Because what they say on the Lower Power, you will be vulnerable. Look, you can intimidate people and win at life through your reputation alone. But if you lose your reputation, you will be vulnerable to attack from all sides. If you want to destroy enemies, besmirch their reputation, aka destroy their reputation. Why do you think the black man is the enemy in society? Why do you think the black man is the villain in society? Why do you think everything that's villainous in movies and in society is dark or black? Why do you think the devil's food cake is called devil's food cake because it's black? Why do you think angel's food cake is called angel food cake because it's white? It's called programming and demoralization and devaluation and besmirching their reputation. Why do you think everybody's scared of the black man? Because they came out with movies like Birth of a Nation back in the fucking early 1900s and played that shit all around the nation in the fucking movie theaters. Every movie we ever come out with is power, BMF, drugs, this and that. Why do black people only can play a villain role? Why did Denzel only get an Oscar award after playing Training Day, the crooked cop? Why do we only get rewarded when we put a dress on, the black man? Why does the black man only get rewarded when he allows somebody to put something up his ass? That's how, you know why? If you want to destroy enemies, besmirch their reputation. So guess what? You will not have anything to besmirch my reputation. You know why? Because you just made me 100% better. You think I was good then? You just fucked up. Whoever the Judas is, you thought I was good then? You ain't seen shit yet. You thought I was disciplined a few days ago? You ain't seen shit yet. You thought I was structured 2 days ago? You ain't seen shit yet. I'm about to show niggas a living God in the flesh. In the flesh, no flaws and breaking no fucking laws. No God's laws. The laws of the land ain't my law. The laws of God are the laws I ain't breaking. I'm about to show niggas human perfection. I'm about to show niggas a statue. You ready to see a statue? You ever seen a marble statue? You ever seen a marble statue that just looks so good? That's what the fuck I'm about to be. You just made me better, Satan. Satan, you just made me better. Because I didn't know niggas was hating. Let me tell y'all something. Hatred is decent because hatred is something that you can see coming, right? A motherfucker who hates you and openly hates you, you know what it is. You know they not your friend. You know they not fucking with you, right? That's why I always preferred a Donald Trump or a George Bush over anybody. I prefer a George W. Bush over anybody. I prefer Donald J. Trump over any president. You know why? They not trying to be your friend. Them niggas is, but they're telling you exactly what the fuck and who the fuck they are. And guess what that means? You know exactly how to come and how to deal with them and how to carry yourself, because they're not your friend. But when somebody acts like they're your friend, when you get a Joe Biden in office, hey, black people, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. The black people, I've been taking care of you for years, and the black, right? And then we got tricked to vote this nigga. Joe Biden is a nigga. We got tricked to voting this nigga, Joe Biden, in office. And his nigga ass Kamala Harris, Uncle Sam and Uncle Tom and Uncle Ben and everybody in between. When they get in office, they act like you they friend. They slither in your face and, hey, girl, this and that. That motherfucker nigga, Kamala Harris, because that's what she is, and I'm not talking about the racial connotation. I'm talking about the disrespectful connotation. When Kamala Harris got in office, that motherfucker was acting like she was a black woman. And she is a black black woman of mixed parentage. But she was acting like she was black. Girl, this and that, woo, girl, you can see me in your image. You see me. When you look at me, you see your image. You see yourself. She was saying that to black girls. When black girls look at me, you see yourself, and you could be the president or vice president, right? What did that motherfucker do for us? What laws has she passed for the human American race? I ain't talking about black, white, or any different. What laws did Kamala Harris or Joe Biden passed that helped or boosted the morale even of the human American race? Not one. Not one. But all you Democrats, Democrats went out and just checked the fucking ballot. Straight Democrat all the way down. Don't even know who the fuck you just gave permission to. Don't even know who you just validated and pushed up to have power and dominion over your land. You don't even know what you just did. But since your mama and your grandma and your granddad and every slave before you did the same slave shit, you don't even understand what you signing up for. So what our whole purpose of me saying that is, I'd rather the motherfucker who hates me, because the nigga who's envious of you, the person who wants to be like you, the motherfucker who studies your mannerisms and your algorithms and studies your speech. Yeah, this nigga, I heard how you said it. Now I'm trying to do that. No, fuck nigga. No, fuck nigga. You can't do what you see the next man is doing. You have to do what you're born here to do. You can't be the next man. You can't be Big Bede. You can't do what I do. I can't do what you do. I can't do what you do. I can only do what I'm here to do. I can consider you. I can respect you, but I'm only who I am, and you are who you are. See, once we get back into the individual, into the where everybody's back into that creative, individualized, where you are somebody and not trying to be like everybody and everybody's equal. Once this equality shit goes away, once the real shit kicks in, once equality gets pushed out the window, this fake equality gets pushed out the window and real life kicks in, everybody will be in their fucking place. Because if you ain't strong, you can't do strong shit. If you ain't fast, you can't run. If you can't build, you ain't gonna have nothing built. If you ain't got nothing good with your hands, you ain't gonna be able to make nothing with your hands. See, in the future, you can't hide. In the future, in the very near, very much, very, very, very coming future, because people like me done changed the world. Y'all may not realize it, but people like me have changed this world already. The truth is coming out. Everybody's telling the truth now. They even got these fake ass celebrities trying to tell the truth and kick the truth and all that. Everybody's trying to do this shit. They got Jaguar Wright, fake ass Jaguar Wrights. You got fake ass Ben Carsons. You got all these 19 Keys fake people. You got Louis Farrakhan. A bunch of these fake ass people. They be saying good shit, but they're coming with the truth mixed in with bullshit. So what I'm trying to say is the truth is out. The truth is here. We're living in the information age. We're not living in the dark ages no more. We're not living in the stone age no more. We're not living in the prehensile, prehistoric age no more. We're in the motherfucking future right now. And actually, like I showed y'all yesterday, we're living in the end of times. We're living in the midst right now of the worlds, the planet Tiamat, this planet Earth. We're living in the time of the sixth mass extinction on this planet. This Earth, go on in there. I love you. Give me 5. Give me 5. I'm about done. I'm about done. What are you looking for? My old phone? Here. And I might need it, but fuck it, I don't need it. You took my old phone. You took my work phone, man. So look, we're living in the time right now of the sixth mass extinction. They're already said it. The world is going to be mostly extinct by the year 2100. In 80 years, they said it. They said by the year 2030, which is what year is this, y'all? 24? Is this 24? What is 24? What plus what? How many years do we got till 2030? We got 6 motherfucking years, y'all. Less than 6 years, because we're almost halfway through this year. We got less than 6 years to where they said the world's population shall be reduced down to 1/10 of what it is today. So that means by the year 2030, due to predictions, projections, and implementation, hold up. Let me see. Damn it, he took my fucking phone. I was gonna find the Bill Gates clip where he said, through healthcare, the V word, and good and medicine, we can reduce the world's population down to 15%. That's what Bill Gates said back in one of those forums that they be having back in 2016 or 2015. He said that shit. He got his little computer pushing, pencil pushing ass in front of the screen and told everybody that with good medicine, V's, and healthcare, they can reduce the world's population down to 15%. And then right after that, a few years later, you see the UN coming out with the United Nations coming out with the Agenda 2030, saying that the world is overpopulated, saying that the world is overcrowded. And those are all fucking lies. Big cock sucking lies. And I'm gonna tell you how I know it's a fucking lie. I live in South Carolina, right? When you travel in the nation, coming through the South, when you're driving through the nation, going through the South, there's hundreds of miles of land. There's hours worth of land with nobody living on it. That is a goddamn lie. We are not overcrowded. We're over densely populated. They got a bunch of dickheads going to the same goddamn cities and piling on top of each other like sardines in a fucking can. That is the problem. Y'all all choosing to live in Atlanta. Y'all choosing to live in New York. Y'all choosing to live in Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Detroit, all these goddamn big ass cities, Chicago. You're choosing to be a goddamn sardine. You're choosing to go live in the popular city where everybody's at so you can have fun. Life ain't about having fun, my nigga. Life is about living long and living strong. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And I'm not talking to my good people. I'm talking to the Judases. You think, listen, we work every day, right? Americans. Because I don't know what everybody else does around the world, but we're in bondage here. We work. We're in slavery here. We work every day, right? About 5 days a week, 6 days a week. We're working, right? Some people like me, I work 7 days a week because I do my shit on here. I work every day, right? We don't get, put it like this, if we had our mentality right, every time we got money, we have to fork it out. For one, the expenses, right? That's one thing. But two, leisure, excess leisure, drugs, sex, bullshit, right? We spend so much of our money trying to be entertained and happy that we don't never progress to the fucking place that we're supposed to be as a whole, as a people. Imagine just black people alone have some of the top spending power. I wish I could look up the statistics, but my son took my fucking phone. Black people alone have some of the top spending power. Can I see my phone, Sky? Can I see that? I need it real quick.
Dad, look.
I need my phone real quick.
You see this sticker?
Go get my phone real quick.
See this sticker?
Yeah.
I'll pull it.
Oh, it's stretchy. Go get my phone real quick.
Look.
Yeah, because plastic. Go get my phone real quick. Go get my phone real quick. Look, black people have the biggest spending power in the world, right? We have the biggest dollar spending power in the world. Black people spend more money than anybody else on the planet. You know why? Because black people don't have no institutions. We don't have no place to collect and fund and pool our fucking resources together. So thank you, son. Look, black people don't have anything, no big where to pool and fund and pool our resources together, and we don't have no one common focal point as a people. So we just spend all our money on other people's products to make ourselves feel better. This is a mental illness. Consumerism is a mental illness.
Ew!
Hey, bro, go ahead. I'm preaching, bro. Give me 5. Go on in there. I'm preaching, and go wipe your feet. That was a good one. Go wipe your feet. No, that's yours right here. Go wipe your feet, bro. Look. I forgot what I was saying. If we have no focal point, black people have no focal point on financial or institutional or economical or anything, we don't think as a unit. Go, bro. If I say it one more time, your ass in trouble. That's how you know I ain't whooping no ass. Look, hey man. You messing me up, bro. Look, I'm a dad, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sorry at all, but hey, that's how it goes. Look, if we as a people had somewhere like to say, all black people put in $100, right? All this denomination of people put in $100, right? We take all the $100 from 100 millions of people or 20 million people, however many people do this, and now we have $220 million, or however it breaks, like $200 million. Do you see how that shit works? Do you understand what we could do as a unit, as a nation, with just $100 investment? See, this is why they're gonna take me out. This is why they're gonna take me out. Because I can show y'all how we can make a financial change with just one fucking move. But we don't have no unity. We're too busy trying to lie on each other and snake each other and play with each other and disrespect each other. All the while, if we work together in one move, one moment, one move, we could change the whole goddamn nation by ourselves. with one move. $100 of every citizen who wants to unite. If every citizen who wanted to unite put in $100, we could change the fucking game. But y'all don't understand. Y'all go out and spend $100 on a goddamn lottery ticket. Damn dummies. You go out and spend $100 on drugs. You go out and spend $100 on shoes and dumb shit to make other people rich and keep yourself fucked up and poor. But if we pulled together $100 or $1,000 a piece or $500 a piece per citizen, we would change the face of this nation at once. We would change the face of this nation at once. Do not come out here again. If we had unity, we could change this nation with one fucking move. I'm willing to. SS. This is what I do. I'm trying to pull us together. But hey, it's only 4 of us on here and this and that and woo-de-woo. But guess what? It don't fucking matter. Because I'm going to tell y'all another thing. This reputation shit that they try to control. They be trying to put a few numbers on here like it's only few people watching. This shit be way more than that. It'd be way more than that. And I'm not talking about right now at this moment. I done been on live like 2 days ago where it said 0 viewers, but I had 8 people comment. Can't make that shit up. Can't make that shit up. I have videos. This is why they try to destroy our reputation. I've had videos where my shit was going up 191 views. Woke up the next morning, that shit said 63 views. You can't make this shit up. You have to guard your own reputation. You have to hold yourself to your own highest standards. What's good, BH? You have to hold yourself to your own highest standards. Elevate yourself to your highest potential. And then when you do that, then you can walk in your true grace. And the people who are not got up to that par or up to that level, then they can at least see how you got there and see it, and you can be a living example. See, life is bigger than just trying to stun on people and try to outshine. No, it's not about that. It's about being what you want to see in this world. That's what the fucking this life is about. Being who you want this world to see. But too many of us watching Sexy Red going bow, 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 whoop, whoop, bow, 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 bow. So I hear girls bow, 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 like idiots, you know? No brain of their own, no thoughts of their own. Just programmed and trained to follow whatever the blueprint that they're following. So it's just sad, y'all. So just when you're elevating yourself, keep elevating yourself. Don't worry about a hater. Just protect your image, protect yourself. Make sure you're not saying or doing anything that you can't be repeated. Make sure you're not saying or doing anything that you can't, the law can't break. Don't break no laws and don't break nobody's respect code. Don't disrespect nobody. Don't outshine your master. Read the 48 fucking laws of power. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in. I'm about to get off because I just had to get that off my chest. And it's too many of us who are, you know, just allowing evil to take us over. And those type of people, I don't give a fuck about them because I'm not living like that. I'm not vibrating like that. But it is very sad that you trying to do something to uplift the people and trying to be a good example of human life. And people are just trying to hate and trying to bring you down and throw salt and shit on your name, you know, but that's how it comes, man. Because if you ain't doing nothing right, you don't got no haters, man. So, but I don't really feel like that, but that's just a big saying. So whatever. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that share button and hit that subscribe button, man. I'm out. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much.